There is one and only one move in this position, and damn it, white did not play it. That move is en passant. I don't care if it drops the eval from 1.4 to 2.8 or whatever the hell it is. You have to play the damn move. Now, white plays the best move of the whole game, f4. This is beautiful stuff. e4. White takes with check, plummeting the eval bar tremendously. Why? Why is the eval bar so low? Because you've now given your opponent an infiltration point. Black is dominating here. This king is very weak. So, how does black use the open file? By transferring the rook. Beautiful. Queen goes back to f3. Rook e3 is a problem. If you play queen g4, you're going to defend your bishop. You're going to lose this pawn. However, if you play queen d1, you defend the pawn to lose the bishop. So instead of all that, white just hangs the queen completely. Boom, bang, now it's over. Now, you have 10 guesses to guess what black played in this position. Keep guessing. Nope, that's wrong too. What the hell? Okay, bishop e5, fantastic. Now, best move in this position. You're gonna lose one of the rooks. You move the rook, you lose the rook. You move one of the rooks, you lose the other rook. So what do you do with one of the rooks to the other rook? You defend the damn, you don't do this. You don't just give the rook away for now. But that's actually genius because white knows what he wants. White wants pawns. So here we go, rook takes b7. Yes, 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 yes. Now, you need to take this. Just take it, because now your pawn can freeze up these pawns. Rook f8. Reason I hate this move is because here, now the queen side is opening up. White's not stupid. White doesn't have anything else. So white just takes, which is not fantastic, but, you know, b5 would have been a bit better. Why is b5 better? Because you get two passed pawns. It's all about the pawns now. bc5, bc5. Now, white obviously can push this, but it would get taken. So either you defend that square, or you go for the weaknesses, or you push a pawn that's not doing anything. What does white play? What does black play? Rook f3. I love this move. Rook here, except that's not a threat at all. Rook d3 blunders some sort of back rank, but right now you cannot play rook b8. What is white gonna come out with? King c2. Okay. Bishop e5. Okay. Bishop g4. Don't hang the rook. Check. Yes. Check. Okay. Now we're out of checks. We don't know what to do. All right. Let's go attack this bishop. Bishop 2. No, now black just has a bishop and white doesn't. Now, okay, we can't shuffle the bishop around back and forth. Let's go win the pawns. Yes, fantastic. Rook f6. Just go trade the damn rook. Rook. Okay, that's not a problem. You solved the problem for one move. Now you have two problems to solve. Fantastic. Bishop d4, rook a5. Just take this. Just take the pawn or play rook f2. Take the pawn, push your own pawns. Nice. Check. Boom. You got two passed pawns. You got two things in the position that make the difference. Why are you moving your rook? In fact, I'm pretty sure rook e5 could just win the game right now. Maybe not. There was like an outside chance that rook e5 doesn't win the game, trading the rooks. Okay, king g6, rook h, something, pawns, go, check, yes. Now wrap the rook around. Stop giving checks for no reason. Love it, back to loving it. d6, okay, I wish you played this move like 10 years ago, but fine, d6, check. King moves up. Bishop, oh my, that's big brain stuff. Rook comes back to defend. Now it's time to push the pawns. Okay, defensive measure against both pawns. I don't hate it. Rook, okay, beautiful. Let's go. Yes. Oh, this is. Okay, I said push the pawns. I did not say blunder a draw out of nowhere. Okay, rook g7 check. Wrong check. Went the wrong way. Tried to do it this way. White just gives this check and then gives this check, and now the king runs out. You have no more checks, so white plays king e6. Now rook h7, rook h8 is made, so naturally rook 2e4. Now here, I thought the game was going to end right here, because I thought the black was going to take the rook. Not realizing you actually checked yourself and promoted. Congrats. But the players shocked me and began shuffling pieces. And I was like, wait a minute. But then black, genius, realized, wait, there's nothing here, just push pawn. Okay, nice, now we're talking. g3, yes. Rook g7, okay, we gotta guard that pawn. We gotta guard that pawn by hanging a mate. It's mate in one. Well, two, but it's mate. Oh my. King d5, it's still a draw. It's still a draw because now everything falls. So if you play a move like rook f8 in this position, stopping mate, rook a7, g2, king c6, you can allow the queen because you're constantly threatening a mate. So the king and everything is totally scattered now. Everything is totally scatterbrained, but naturally after king d5, you know that we're still in store for some good stuff. Now the king takes the pawn. Now we're really in business, because now actually black is winning again if black plays bishop to c3. Why is bishop c3 winning? Because the king actually gets out and there's no rook g7, so the enabling of rook f5 and different moves to win these pawns is possible. That's beyond their pay grade, that's beyond your pay grade, it doesn't really matter. Rook to f5 check. Just give a check for no reason, let the king come... Why away? Why away from your pawns? I get it. You want to move your c-pawn, right? But you go with the pawns. The king needs to take the kids to school, okay? Not stand across the street while the kids cross the traffic. You gotta go with them. Stupid. Oh my god, king b6. h5 for zero reason. h5, now it's a draw again. If and only if the king comes in. The king's never gonna come there. c5, now black is winning. h4, now the players are like, let's just have a race. And you'll see that white is winning. Why is white winning? Because it turns out that white is a genius and I should shut up because I know nothing about chess. My rating is higher than both of these players combined. And I was that rating when I was like 10 years old. I'm stupid because obviously white's plan was to join the pawns together side by side and the king would not get in their way because now we have a race. Are you ready? Mate,